All right, guys. So we're back for Copa America Matchday 3. Now I do apologize in advance because I was trying I wanted to make this happen before Matchday 3 began, and obviously Matchday 4, and obviously you guys know the Euros and all that, and it's kind of hard to keep up, especially that was the final match day. Of course, I'll do a video later on today about that video, and of course I'll do my Champions League preliminary final round predictions today as well. So there's a lot of stuff to do, guys, and unfortunately I hadn't had the time to do it beforehand. So what we're going to do right now is just do a quick recap right now, guys, of the 4 matches that have taken place. And we have our first match here is Venezuela versus Ecuador. And man, this was a great game. This was a great game, man. And like I said before, guys, the Copa America, man, delivers on the entertainment. And once again, guys, Ecuador have squandered a game in which they should have won this game. I mean, look at the chances they have. 19 shots, 7 on target. I mean, how do you not win the game is just mind-boggling to me. And you have to give a lot of credit to Venezuela here for coming into this Copa America with a depleted team and still managed to get a draw against Ecuador, which is commendable. And remember, guys, they also got a draw against Colombia as well, which is commendable to credible, And I just think for me, this was a game that was very good. That first goal, man, it was kind of a cheap goal. It was a bit of a scruple in the back post. And then the Venezuela equalized through a header. It was a great header indeed. And it was a great run from Plata. It was a great goal indeed. It was a bit of a fortuitous deflection, to be fair, and then they equalized right at the death, the 91st minute. It must have been heartbreaking for Ecuador, man. And, man, Venezuela, man, it's no joke, man. And Ecuador, man. Oh, they look so promising in World Cup qualifiers. And then they look so bad in fairness, man. This goalkeeper, man, has been incredible. This goalkeeper, in my opinion, has to go down as one of the best goalkeepers I've seen in this CONMEBOL ever. Like, he has just been incredible, man. He was amazing. You could see right here that 5-4-1 formation was very, very defense minded. Very, very conservative. I think you can see right here, guys. Valencia, Campana, Plado. So, yeah, man. Overall, man, it's a huge, huge win. A huge draw for Venezuela and a huge point indeed. This is a point that they could use to look forward to and maybe salvage to get at least 4th in the group. Because I predict that I think I'm bottom. And with the way that things are panning, I'm looking like I'll take it wrong. Okay? Then we're going to move on to the next game. So, yeah, that was a game in which Venezuela, And then this game, wow. Peru actually managed to actually get a victory here. And this was a crucial victory indeed. And I have to say this on day, guys. It's kind of weird because Colombia, for me, have the better players. They have the better players, but their team isn't that great. And we can see right now, guys, Colombia is going through a really rough patch, guys. Colombia, they haven't been the same. They've been very, very poor in this year in general. I mean, look at the results they've had this year. I mean, alone. I mean, you look at the fact they lost 2-1 Brazil, which I'll talk about probably tomorrow. Then they lost to Peru. Then they got 0-0 draw against Venezuela. Lost 1-0 to Colombia. I mean, 1-0 against Colombia. Yeah, they got a draw against Argentina. They were fortunate. They came from behind. Got a big win against Peru. Lost against Ecuador pretty badly. Lost against Uruguay really badly. Got a draw against, you could see right, guys, Colombia are struggling big time. You look at the World Cup qualifiers where they are right now, guys. And you can see right now, guys, they're currently in 5th place, which is unacceptable for Colombia. Colombia should be amongst the best nations in South America, CONMEBOL. And yet they're actually doing pretty poorly indeed. So overall, man, it's a huge disappointing performance. I mean, I think for Colombia, man, they need to step up, man. They got to step up, man. And once again, guys, Colombia, man, they managed to score the goal through a penalty. And that Peru goal they scored was a great goal. It was a great goal indeed. Yes, it was a deflection. Yes, it rebounded off the post. It still counts. And it was a great goal. Peña, what a great goal that is. And then they equalized soon after. And it was a great goal indeed from Pedro Galiz. Basically, he took him down the box. That was a great run from the Colombian player. Great individual quality. And basically, the penalty was given. Off Stemigo Borrea. And he scores, went to the keeper's right. And it's 1-1. At this point, I'm thinking to myself, Colombia, they're going to probably come from behind, get a draw. Because I thought this was going to end in a draw. I mean, originally, I would have said Colombia to win, but with the way the game was panning out, I was saying a draw. And then, guys, soon after, guys, Ecuador, Peru, I'm sorry, I'm getting the names mixed up. Peru managed to score the second goal through Yeremina, and it was such a crazy goal because this goal, man, The goalkeeper nearly saved. Ospina nearly saved it, guys. In fact, I think he did save it, but it was too late because it already crossed the line. And so the goal was given. Yermina off own goal, and we know what happened, guys. The last time a Colombia player scored an own goal, I believe it was the 1994 World Cup. We know what happened, guys. We know what happened. Unfortunately, his life ended very soon after. So, let's hope that Yermina, that doesn't happen to him. And of course, man, it's a huge, huge 3 points for Peru, man. And overall, man, Peru just looked like the better team. Colombia just have the better players. And you can look at the stats right, guys. 12 shots, 4 on target, 11 shots, 3 on target. I mean, honestly, man, I think Peru, for me, they definitely deserved at least a draw. For me, I think a draw would have been the fair result. I think I wouldn't be complaining, but Colombia did not deserve this game. I think, right, if you had to push me, I would say draw, then Peru win, and then Colombia win. But as we all know, guys, deserve doesn't matter at the end of the day because ultimately the result won't change. Whether we like it or not, the outcome will stay the same, and Peru will have managed to take 3 points off of Colombia, guys. And that was a huge, huge 3 points for Peru, man. And yeah, guys, so we're going to move on to the next game. We have Uruguay 1, Chile 1. This was a great game as well. This game, there were so many chances for both teams. There were so many chances for both nations here. Cavani had a great chance early on the game. I remember Chile also had an open net bulging through, and they couldn't score. And then finally, a great goal from Vargas basically opened the scoring. It was a great as a goal indeed. And you can see right, guys, who got the assist. It was Burrington once again, guys. This guy has been playing very well. He scored in the last round of the Copa America, I believe, and now he has scored a great goal here to give Chile some hope here. And I think Chile have been playing a lot better than I anticipated them to. And like I said, Uruguay, man, they've been very, very sluggish. They've been very, very sluggish. They didn't really get things going. And then finally, the second half, they equalized for a set piece. And of course, you know who it is. It's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez with the goal there, man. Vecino gets the assist. Some would say it might have been an Vidal own goal. I think it is a Suarez goal, and it was a great set piece indeed. And like I said before, guys, Uruguay love to score from set pieces. Set pieces are their specialty, and I just think for me, this was a huge, huge point for Chile here because let's be real, guys. Uruguay, you look at the stats right now, guys. Uruguay is the better team, and Uruguay, you would expect them to win. I mean, look at the stats right, guys. 17 shots, 5 on target for Chile. 7 shots, 1 on target. It was a very, very very poor performance from both teams here and with regards. And I think for Uruguay, man, it's a huge, huge drop points indeed. And overall, man, Chile, man, I got to give them credit. And like I said, Uruguay is also struggling. Like I said, they had 2 0-0 draws prior to this. Actually, before the Argentina game, they had 2 0-0 draws against Venezuela and against, I believe, was it Ecuador they had. So Uruguay are not coming into this in great form. Let me go ahead and verify my right. Yeah, Venezuela and Paraguay, actually, not Ecuador. My bad. So, like I said before, guys, and remember, guys, Ecuador actually won against them 4-2 at their stadium. So Uruguay, man, they need to pick things up because they haven't been that convincing. You can see right, guys, in the qualifiers, they're right now in 4th place. So just hanging on, guys, hanging on. But as I said before, guys, it's not looking that great for them, So we now move on to the final game of the game that I watched entirety, and this was Argentina 1, Paraguay 0. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'll be completely honest to say this right now, guys. This was a very, 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 very boring performance from Argentina, man. Very, very boring indeed. And obviously, with this result, guys, they have now officially secured their spot into the quarterfinals of the Copa America. And now this is huge, guys. This is huge and a crucial, crucial win, guys. And I believe now with this result, guys, they are likely to top the group, guys. They're likely to top the group. And like I said, if you guys look at the points they have right now, guys, they have Argentina are 3 games they have played. And remember, guys, they are 7 points, and they have 1 more game to play, which will, of course, come in Matchday 5. And which, if they win that game, they'll put themselves 10 points. So basically, as long as they beat the last game, which is, I think, is against Bolivia, they would get 10 points, and they would qualify directly to the next round on top. And as for Chile, as long as they don't lose their final game, they will get top spot. Even with a draw, I still think you would, even a draw. Well, draw may not work because Chile might win big, but realistically speaking, this was another a very much just a smash and grab kind of performance, and and I look at this lineup put by Lino Scaloni here, right? You look at the lineup, right? Some huge changes indeed. For example, Pazzella started in this game, which was something unexpected. It was all expected to be Otamendi. And then you had Di Maria starting this game, which was a bit surprise. Alejandro Gomez that was starting, and Sergio Aguero. These are three players that you probably wouldn't have expected to start. And no Rodrigo de Paul was a bit of a surprise, you know. And I just think for me, that connection on the attack has been really fizzling out. You look at that attack, that first goal from Di Maria. That was a great, great quality pass indeed from Di Maria to Alejandro Gomez, and to score a great goal indeed. Of course, there's one person I know that'll be extremely happy, of course, you know. And so, yeah, man, overall, man, it's a huge, huge goal for Gomez. And, you know, like I said before, guys, then there's that controversial moment Argentina had. They almost scored a second goal, which they actually did. However, it was ruled off because it was apparently offside. Let me see if I can show you some images of that. And let me see if I can see. No images, man. There's no images of that. That sucks, but whatever, guys. Basically, it was an own goal from one of the Paraguay players. I forgot who exactly did it. Might have been Alonso Gomez, something like that. And then it was ruled off for offside for some reason. In the second half, guys, Argentina just kind of sat back and tried to defend, try to preserve the lead, and basically Paraguay tried to come out and try to attack, and just didn't have enough quality on the day. And overall, man, Argentina just eke out a 1-0 win, guys. And like I said before, guys, while this is effective, this is obviously effective during the group stage. I don't know how this will work in the knockout stage of the competition, because against better opposition like Brazil, or like basically against Brazil, if they do this against Brazil, they're not going to keep a clean sheet. They're not going to keep a clean sheet. And so, yeah, guys, overall, man, it's a huge 3 points for Argentina, man. And like I said before, guys, Argentina are looking a little bit. They're showing some more intent. They're looking more consistent than ever. But the thing is, I don't know, man. This Argentina team is kind of hard to like kind of gauge, because they kind of look good on paper, but on the pitch they don't really quite deliver as much as you would hope them to. So overall, man, huge 3 points for Argentina, man. And Argentina looks like they'll top the group. Okay. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today, guys. For match day 3, guys, Argentina will now play match day 4, and Brazil didn't play match day 3, and I believe Colombia will not play match day 4 as well. Actually, I think that's it for Colombia. I don't think they're gonna be playing any more games. Right? Let me check. Oh yeah. I mean, match day 4. Argentina will not play match day 4. That's what I mean. So obviously, guys, some nations will get some rest in between, which will be nice. And of course, guys, I'll be back later today, guys, with the match day 4 recap, probably sometime around midnight-ish. All right. So if you guys remember, guys, comment, like, subscribe, check out my description below, my Twitter, Discord, and my email. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.